You can say that symbols that are used in mathematics, that is greater. So you can say the greater, lesser. So greater than, lesser than, or equal to. So these things are varied and hampered. So these things are, whenever you take these things into consideration, these things are hampered. They do not understand the relationship. They have trouble with the number series. So that is initiative understands of how numbers work. Usually it's easy for you to understand this is 0, or then you have this on the right hand side, these are positive numbers, on left hand side you have negative numbers. You are able to understand that. But however, people with dyscalculia have difficulty with that. So we have some more other features that struggle to memorize math facts. So math facts are very much needed to remember. To carry out basic mathematical understanding is very much essential to carry out the further difficult mathematics. So they struggle to memorize that itself. When I told you that problem with the addition sign and subtraction sign is there, and equal to, greater than, equal to, greater than, lesser than, so these things are at problem, then you can make out that, definitely you can make out that these individuals have problem with the basic elements of mathematics, struggle to follow mathematical reasoning, have to rely on rote memorization. So rote memorization is just by hearting. Just you just learn the line by line. You learn things line by line. If things other than that is given, you do not know how to do it. So it is just a rote memorization, just as if you mug up the answers. It's just that way. Leads to other problems. The example, problem measuring ingredient or reading graphs or charts. So this problem with mathematics doesn't limit itself to the mathematic in general. It might interfere in your kitchen, that is, you are not able to measure the ingredients for your cooking. You might not be able to read the graphs and charts. So this is how it can cause problem in your day-to-day living. And then comes learning disorders facts. So you must know what are the facts there in learning disorders. So that is not, learning disorder is not due to lack of intelligence. This is one of the most important thing to be noted, because when with reference to mental retardation we were talking about this. So where we defined IQ less than 70 as the criteria for MR. Right. Here the case of IQ less than 70 is omitted. You don't have this feature at all. The child who is suffering from LD might have a very good IQ. His IQ might be normal or above normal range. There is no impairment in IQ. Intelligent quotient, lack of intelligence doesn't play any role. Their IQ is intact. Their intelligence is good. And there is there are kids who do not study. It's not about that. It is not associated with the desire to study or desire not to study. It is just the childhood disorder. It is a problem that a child has developed. It has nothing to do with the interest or desire. It has nothing to do with the intelligence. Everything is intact there. So next is, with appropriate teaching methods, can master these skills. So these individuals are, they do not understand the way we usually learn. So we need to teach them in a way they understand. That is what learning disability requires. So if a child with LD is not able to understand something, it's only because we are not able to communicate to the child in its own understanding level. We are talking to him in our understanding level. That is a problem. With the accurate teaching methods, it depends. Few people are very good at pictorial learning, few are good at reading and learning. So it depends. It differs from child to child how you have to teach and which teaching method has to be used. With the appropriate teaching method, the child can definitely master the skill. might benefit from small modification. So, untimed test, oral testing, and video reports. So, these, as I told you, you can substitute a subordinate or somebody who can help out a person with the dysgraphia to write in the examination. That could be there so that they can put across their thoughts accurately. Untimed test, in the sense there is no time limit, you can take your time and write. That can also be done. Instead of that, you can just give the oral testing. That can also be a possible way of testing the children with this kind of learning problem. For dyslexia, specific font could be used. For dysgraphia, wide ruled paper or deft grips can be used. In the sense, the pen with deft grips or ruled papers are always recommended for people with dysgraphia, because they have problem with writing in a clear spaces. They want lines. They want things to be spaced accurately. They do not know how to space it. Else, for example, if they have problem A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So next line they might start DOGCAT. They just COW. They just overrule this. This line goes straight up to the previous line. That is the problem. So ruled lines are very essential for them. So then for dyscalculia, games, physical objects can be used. Extra time for practice or one-on-one tutoring. These are the methods which could help you to overcome the learning disability problems. So we had a look on a little understanding of learning disorders, learning disabilities in general. In terms of diagnostic criteria, we will look as per the DSM-4 TR in our next video. Thank you.